Arnel Calvario. Hello and welcome to Jannelle. Congratulations, 25th anniversary of Kaba Modern.
Yes, it started 25 years ago as part of the Filipino club, Kababayan. But now it's like really gone worldwide, and we're really proud of our family.
And what's new with Culture Shock?
Culture Shock, we were recently featured for this big campaign. It's called We. It's about youth empowerment. It's a global campaign with lots of celebrity backing on it. So we were actually the featured nonprofit for this year. So ABC featured us and Walgreens supported us. We got a $10,000 grant from it for our after-school programs. And also we have a new program, a dance therapy program for kids with autism. So our outreach programs are growing not only from the schools, but even beyond the schools to areas of need in the community.
And that's what I want to focus on, but very briefly, you also have a third group called?
Kinjas.
Tell us about that.
Kinjas actually are on a show called NBC's World of Dance. It's Jennifer Lopez's new show. And we are doing really well on the show. Really proud of the guys. We worked really hard. And so, yeah, we're really excited. We also have another pair in our family, Keone and Mari. They're also like killing it on the show right now as well.
And you are killing it, all in all.
Oh, yeah.
What I like about Arnel is you founded all these dance groups, which means you have leadership. You choreograph, which means you have that artistic side of you. But then by trade, you are?
I'm a doctor of occupational therapy. So yeah, my parents growing up were like, you have to be a doctor. And I realized it's not an either or. You can trailblaze a path for yourself. And so for me, it's dancer, artist, leader, and occupational therapist.
A lot more kids now are being diagnosed with autism, and there's a whole spectrum of it. And with your background, which is a doctor of occupational therapy and dance, you have managed to marry both and do something good.
Through Culture Shock LA, with the support of Don Canabe and some other amazing funders and grants, we were able to offer this new dance therapy program for free for 4th, 5th, and 6th graders at Lowell Elementary. And they're kids with autism. A couple of them have developmental delay, but they all have learning disabilities. And unfortunately, a lot of them have a passion for dance, but they're kind of turned away from studios because they're fearful. They don't know how to deal with these special kids.
You do, because of your background.
Yes.
What is it that you do in this program?
So I combine my occupational therapy techniques with dance, and I pattern it in a way that they can learn, but still get the sensory experiences they need to be able to absorb the choreography and have a fun experience. We also work on social skills, because that's a big challenge for kids with autism, is cooperating with each other, knowing yourself in relation to others. So it's a dance therapy program. So it's not just dance instruction; it's therapeutic.
And speaking of therapy, I think the number one thing to be on your way to therapy for parents out there who may be dealing with this, or if you have relatives or family friends dealing with kids with autism, the first thing to do is to understand them.
Absolutely.
Based on your background and based on mingling with these kids, what have you learned that you can impart to us now? How do you first diagnose? What are the telltale signs, perhaps?
Sure. At 2 years old, you can really start to see a lot of the obvious signs. Some of those are like a lack of eye contact, social skills are just a little bit different. Their sensations, the way they experience sensations, very different. Some are very sensitive and some are more numbed, so they don't feel or experience things the way we do. But once you figure it out, and if you get the therapies early, they have such a great potential. And we have to also remember that even though they have these challenges, they're extraordinary and special in their own way.
I can tell that you really enjoy what you're doing, especially with this project. And thank you for sharing this project with us on Jannelle. What is the most fulfilling thing about this right now?
I think it's just feeling like you're giving kids that deserve a chance the opportunity to express themselves. And for me, with Awesome Shock, this is our 3rd year doing it, and it's the parents too, seeing possibility in their child. We give them special seats, and they're often crying, and then I'm crying. And that's the most rewarding thing, is seeing them see possibility, because they, often that's the thing they're grieving, is grieving the loss of what they envision for their child. But it's hopefully a birth of what is possible for your child, and reminding them what makes them special.
And that's what makes you special, Arnel. Never stopping, always helping, always seeing potential and possibilities in these people, in these groups. Thank you so much for making us proud to be Filipinos, and more power to you.
Thank you, Jannelle.